it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up, turn up.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bougie Show. My guest in front of me is a certified MILF. She pleasures for a sapiosexual. She's about her business. She's also known as the Godmother Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, Russian women lovers, dirty old men, Crystal Rush is in the building.
I love how it sounds.
Sapiosexual was actually a word that was introduced to me by that man over there on the corner sitting in the chair. I never knew what that word was, and I think he told me about it.
It's kind of like a new word for this world.
Yeah, so intelligence turns you on, huh?
Yeah, I like just to talk a lot, and sometimes people think it's very smart and intelligent, so like that's good. Why not?
Crystal Rush is joining us on the Bougie Show. Thank you for joining us. You told me about your rough day. Went to watch the Dolphins, and then lost your car key and.
Yes, it was
to your brand new car. Anyways, congratulations. We'll applaud you for. What's that? A Lexus you got?
Yes, I got a Lexus RX 340 hybrid.
Oh, you got a hybrid, huh?
So I live in California, and now there is a gas. Like I don't know, probably better to sell your kidney and live happily. And like it's about like $6 per gallon, and so hybrid gonna help me to save it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know. I like how it sounds. Like
wait,
hybrid.
I thought you lived in New York. No.
No.
Where do you live?
California, Los Angeles.
So how you gonna get your car? You gonna ship it?
I was supposed to ship it, but they canceled me because it was some misunderstanding.
Okay.
And tomorrow I waiting for a friend who gonna like come and drive with me through all the continent.
Wait, so how are you gonna get your car there?
No, I mean like I bought it here.
You bought it here because it's cheaper, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
then you bring it to California.
Yes.
You're gonna ship it.
I wanted to ship it, but they canceled me.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
And now I'm gonna drive through all the country.
You're gonna drive across the country?
Yes.
By yourself?
No, of course I have people who are gonna do it with me because it's too much.
So you're gonna have somebody drive for you?
Yeah, of course.
And then you're gonna fly?
No, we're gonna drive it together because first of all, like I'm not that bad with like, okay, you're gonna do it for me and I will fly. No.
Okay.
And I would like to do it, very fast.
Yeah, very
and
fast.
just by myself or like only one person, like it will take you like few days because anyway you need to sleep.
Right.
And so, and when you with someone, you can do it like for 4 or 5 hours.
So when are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
So I got lucky. You stayed an extra day because you didn't know until Monday when you were gonna leave.
Yeah, it's as I told you, like I supposed to leave about like 17, 18, but because of all the story and I'm like, okay, Florida doesn't want to leave me.
Well, I'm glad we got you on the show. Glad we got you. Me from Cali. All right. So you going back to shoot as soon as you're gonna be there at Xbiz? No?
I'm not sure I'm gonna go there. I'm not a big fan of crowds and people who try to touch you from somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
I in that case I turn to like super Russian rude woman and it doesn't look good.
Yeah. No, I get it. All right. So let's start the interview. You started out adult films in Russia. How did the transition to the United States happen?
Ooh, I think sometimes I think it's kind of like my mission of life to like get here and like porn it was like something which is like lead me here. I started doing in Russian because I always was kind of like have some passion about porn. Like all the time when I watch it, I look at this woman and think like, oh my god, what would I feel if I would be in their places? So now I know
how the American porn stars are.
I watch, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I watched American porn. Like that time, I have no idea like what kind of porn it was. It was just a porn, and I remember it was the first like porn like which is like give me that thoughts. It was like orgy with a DP and all that stuff. And like I remember when I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I even didn't understand how that's possible. And so, and yes, I started to do it in Russia because I just found this advertisement and things, and I was thinking about like 3 months and stuff, and I'm like, yes, I have to do that. And step by step, I moved to Budapest, where it's like, it's kind of capital of European porn. And maybe, it's about 5 years ago, I just like decided to send my documents to get a visa to USA, because for Russian people sometimes it's super hard. And so like, and then I got it, and So if I have a visa, I need to came here. But I was super surprised. Nobody was waiting for me here. Can you imagine?
Nobody was what?
Nobody was waiting for me. Like, oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah?
Yeah, like it's like stupid funny thing with people like who come in here on another country. They think, okay, now all doors gonna be open
Right.
for me and everyone gonna be
nobody
happy.
caters for
like,
you.
come on, guys, like we have like our people here who need like work and stuff like that.
You've been doing porn for adult films for how long?
It's gonna be 9 years.
9 years?
Yes.
And you were doing Russian. What's the biggest difference between Russian porn and United States porn? Money.
Yes. As I like to say, if you do porn in Russia, you don't do it for money. You do it just for love to the business. And even like step by step, like Russia, but like Europe and USA, it's like again, like it's like different traits. And Russian attitude to porn, I don't know, some relationship between horse and like pimps.
Girl pimps.
Yeah, because like for example, I'm a bad girl, and like it's hard to like for example to make me do something what I don't want.
You're a bad girl.
But most people like like most girls like easy to I don't know like kind of push and do some stuff, and like like as I see like things like it really was like okay, you have to do this, you have to do that, and I'm like oh wow, it's like definitely not for me. And like just to made a few shoots, like I found out the contacts of European agent, and like I moved to the different level.
Okay, all right. So a lot of female talents start out doing anal in Russia, right? Mostly
Yes.
anal. And I read somewhere you stated, quote, Russian porn is done with a little focus on anal. What did you mean by that?
Oh, I don't know. It's like some anal fixation by freight, I think.
Yeah, 'cause you see a lot of the,
because I don't know. I think like love to anal. It's something to love to control everything. And yeah, Russia and Europe, they are like more about anal and more about like some hard, ultra hard sex. Maybe because they don't have it in real life.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a really aggressive sex, right?
Yes, it's like more like abusive stuff. Like,
And you started out as anal also?
Not like just like right with anal, but it was mostly anal. Like yeah.
Wow.
And again, like I remember, like when my first agent was like, "If you want to make money, you need to do anal." I'm like, "I left porn, come on." And like yeah, and like in Russia and also like Budapest, Prague, they mostly focus on anal scene and like as harder as better. And I'm like, not a lot of girls from USA can like go there and like do that. Like I know like just a few who is okay with that. I'm like, okay, I can do that.
Crystal Rush joining us on the Bougie Show. So I know you said the biggest difference was the money.
It's
and
first
professionalism too, right?
Oh yes, of course. Like
Okay.
first of all, yes, it's the money, and second of all, like let's to compare like to Russian or Europe.
Yeah.
Here I don't do like I don't know like so many like much like anal scene or
Yeah.
like like I refuse abuse.
Oh.
Yes, and like I don't do this, and because I'm not okay with that, and I don't want to show even in porn, even in fantasies, what it can be good. And so and like here. They respect my decision much more. And like for example, I remember in Europe it was a lot of time. Then like producer can try to like push me or like give me I don't know like some different idea or like kind of like change my mind, which was like very irritating. So here like I make what I want, and yes, it's about like professionalism. Yes.
Tell me about the pizza delivery guy stories in porn. You were talking about the stories with the pizza man, the delivery man, and the porn. How you have stories, how you guys have the men come and you ask them, do they want the pizza delivery guys? Do you guys want to have sex? You mess with them because you see the shock in their face, right?
I'm not sure it was me.
Okay, so all right, pizza delivery, like you order pizza, like
So,
Domino's, Papa John's.
like it's all the time, like it's like it's favorite game of any I don't know like for people to like order pizza and to meet him like super like, for example, naked.
You meet them naked.
Not me, my friend.
So you order pizza and then when the pizza guy come, you answer the door naked.
Yes.
And you do that for what reasons?
just for fun.
Just to fuck with them.
Yeah, it's just like like why not?
Time to stop the fuckery.
It's cool to see like some confusion face. I'm like, oh my god, what should I do? Because most of the time, we have a lot of people who is like, oh my god, like I can like fuck her, I can do this,
Right,
I can
right.
do that. I'm like, okay, come here. Ooh, and like and like that's all. So and like most of the time when like you open the door like totally naked, people like not try to jump on you. They like most
Yeah.
of the time say what like you're a crazy bitch and
Yeah.
try to leave.
What does it mean when a guy is having sex with you and he continues to look at himself in the mirror?
Oh my God.
You know where I got that from. All right, go ahead.
yes. It was long time ago. It
Okay.
was in Russia, and we shoot.
He was in Russia? All right.
Yes, it was in Russia, and we shoot kind of like fitness scene, and so like, and of course we tried to make it like fitness club where it's like some mirrors and stuff, and so and like we having sex, and the guy like he was like very muscular, like bodybuilder, like in his past he was like stripper, like so.
He was what you say? He was
stripper.
Sleeper?
Stripper.
Stripper. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
man prostitute.
Okay.
So and.
All right, go ahead.
And so and like and I remember so like we have a sex and like so like, the camera's on and everything fine, and I just I don't know why like I turn my head to the mirror and I see how he fucking me. And keep looking at himself. But even camera guy like stopped the camera,
Right.
and we were waiting until he stopped looking at himself and like refocused on me. And and that moment, like of course, like I was laughing and stuff. But if it will happen like in real life, probably like sex will
Be no good?
will be stopped like this second.
Was that the only time that happened to you?
Oh, things got yes.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know about the mirror. All right. What is on Crystal Rush's no checklist?
So as I said already, I refuse abuse.
No abuse.
No.
Slapping. No choking.
So it can be, but it can be in how to say in playful way. Like
Okay,
I
right.
don't want, for example, my ass poking
right.
like some vein, like
With the vein.
yeah, happen on my head, or like for example, like another moment, guys to try to pull the hair, and the biggest mistake ever, they try to pull hair down, which is like totally wrong because like you choke the girl and like. It's stupid face, which is totally unsexy. It have to be like that, a little bit, how to say, away. And so, and if things can be right, even like with choking, even with slapping, I don't know, like maybe it's like my point, but when I get this, I don't know, like slapping for a face, or like someone tried to spit on me, like I will do the same, like right away, and it's like turn like to the fight from this.
Right.
And so, what else?
You like spitting in the mouth?
No.
No. Okay.
I love my bacteria and like
Okay.
I don't want
I
to
understand.
share.
I understand.
And so what else?
You do anal now, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
do anal. Like I did anal. Like I do anal, but maybe like not that often.
No. What about big penis? It's okay.
So I need to be, how to say, aware about before, because I don't do it so often. And like
You don't do big penis often?
No, I mean like I don't do anal so often.
Okay. Oh, big penis anal.
Yes.
What
I
about
don't-
regular vagina? Big penis. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
So like I'm small girl, but I can be
Yes,
straight.
the small girls. They say the skinny girls take the dick well. Well,
In that case, I'm not that skinny.
you're not that skinny.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
You don't take the dick well. The big dick.
How to say, I need a lot of foreplays.
To loosen up.
Yes.
What's the biggest you've been? Who's the biggest you've been with?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have any measurements like
No,
in my
not.
mouth.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. Who has the biggest penis that you've worked with?
Oh my God.
And you're in
So-
California, so. All right, let me make it easier for you. Did you work with Brixzilla?
No.
Dread?
No.
No, those are too big.
No. Like I just like it's for me. It's enough to think about, but to like just like to all my holes like become like so small, like any needles cannot get in. No, I'm not too big, and like so like okay, let me think, like maybe like 7-8 inches. It's like too big for me because like I'm not that little girl who can take a big dick.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
I'm little inside out.
Yes.
And for me it's like it's.
What about J-Mac?
I worked with him
Okay.
like anyways, and
But he's not. He's a bigger guy.
He
It worked out for you. You're just not gonna do the extra large.
Yes, it's like I just understand that like I want to give nice energy and I want to show pleasure, but if it's gonna be like, oh my God, please
Right.
stop, it's like it's not about sex, it's about like something
Pleasure.
different.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Isaiah Maxwell, you work with him?
Hmm?
Isaiah Maxwell, you work with him? You know him in California.
No.
You know who I'm talking about, though. Okay. All right. I'm Johnny Sins. Not yet.
Yeah,
You work with him?
I did couple how to say trade content because
trade content.
Johnny Sins is kind of must have.
Kind of who?
Must have.
Mask Huff?
Must have.
What the hell is that?
It's like you must have it.
Oh, must have. Oh, okay, got you.
I think he will not be offended for me, like if I say that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of like signature. Okay, then And anyway, like he's very famous for Russia. Yes, like Russian,
Oh, yeah?
like Russian. I don't know, like why, but Russian guys love them.
He kind of looks Russian.
Maybe because he multitasks, he can, I don't know, like fix the sink and like something else at the same time. And they truly believe what they like work in the same job. And
Yeah.
then
Oh, so they
can
and then
do-
he has sex with you after, and they just think that they can.
Yes,
Okay, got you.
yes.
All right, that's pure fuckery. I got you. All right. What are some of the things that talents do to get on your no checklist?
soft penis.
Soft penis. Okay, you won't work with him again if the penis is soft.
No.
Okay. All right. We can applaud that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. What else?
I think it's the biggest like pet peeves about like like not professional.
The penis can't get hard?
Yeah, because you know like it's like I will explain like what I mean like after like you know like for example set which is like can be like I don't know like fast, beautiful, sexy and pleasant. So it's turned to like long bullshit, which is after I can see in my video like you know like this I don't know like sex story like which is like totally uncool. And after like I get explanation like I'm so sorry I worked today, yesterday and 5 times in the morning and I'm like how it's gonna like I don't know like make it up for me. Yeah, and it's like so nobody asked me like if I like you or I want you and stuff like you know my job is like to make you think what we have a click, and I always do that. And so and like how I do have to feel like when I see this like
Right.
yeah.
So you don't try to help him get an erection?
Oh, so like to try to help and to help all the time. Yeah, okay, you can give me your paycheck and I'm gonna help you all the time during the scene. But so nobody helped me like to get wet for real.
But it's harder for the man.
So don't fuck 10 times a day.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
As I say right now, like, you know, I got an explanation. What, like, I'm sorry, like, I work 5 times a day and, like, I get a trade content, I got this, and this. I work too much. And I'm like, don't try to fuck everything and earn any money. Like, because, you know, after 5 years, your dick will not be, like, working at all.
Right.
And, like, balance.
I get it. Okay, so that's really it.
Yeah, because I like to have a nice performing in my set, and like, yeah, and it's still, yeah, maybe, yes, okay, it's work, but it's still sex work, and it's still about some pleasure. And I'm sorry, I can't get a pleasure from someone who is tired.
Got it. What about hygiene?
Oh yes, of course. It's like, you know, like it's even like how to say. It's even I don't have to be like
You don't have to.
yeah. It's kind of like it's have to be.
You lick booty?
Sometimes. But
Women
no.
or both?
Women, yes. Like for about like guys, it's like most of my private life.
You do anal in your private life?
Yes.
How often do you have sex off the camera? A lot or no?
Oh yes, I have my boyfriend.
Oh, you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, where's he live?
In California.
California. Okay, so how long have you been dating him?
Oh, it's.
Oh, I did see that you had a boyfriend. I meant to ask you to have that. Did you still in a relationship? How long have you been with him?
So it's almost 4 years.
4 years. And what
yeah, I still don't understand how he like
put up with you?
Yeah, he still handled me.
What is he? White guy? Russian guy? What?
He's like Russian Armenian guy.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you meet him?
I met him through the Tinder. It was my first and last time when I opened this app. I just got here and like at the beginning I was lonely because my English was like sucked, and of course like you need someone to talk because like just to listen and do not understand the shit,
Right.
it's hard. And I just decided to open the app to find someone at least to, I don't know, like hanging out and like to talk. And I met him, and after like I just closed this goddamn app because I'm done with the Tinder.
He's an older man?
Yeah, he older than me for around 6 years.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. And
he should porn with me for my OnlyFans. and for my porn.
Okay, so he's included.
Yeah, because like at the beginning he didn't like that moment with like so like I have sex not just with him, and I'm like so like I'm so sorry, like I cannot like cut it and just go to work, I don't know, Starbucks or Uber like just because you want it. Like my porn with me so many years and you just happened in my life, so you have to respect my career, because like you know like some girlfriends, boyfriends come in our life but nothing lasts forever. So as I see right now, my career lasts 9 years, which is
5 more years than the time you've been with him.
Yeah, and like so, and like little bit like you know like this is a moment about like so like I cannot. I have my priorities, and like my work it is, because I put a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of everything. And so and I told him like, okay, if you don't like it, you can help me and like work like my co-worker, like my partner. And after like we start to do some like threesome with other girls, so like he shows.
Does he show his face or just?
Yes.
He does. Okay. What? You guys live together?
Yes.
Oh wow! So when you come home from a scene, does he say, "Hey, honey, how was your day"?
He started to do something else, but yeah, he talked to me. He just don't fuck me this day.
He don't fuck you that day.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be second.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
Oh, wow. So how come he didn't come with you? He had to work?
Excuse me?
Why didn't he come to Florida with you? He had to work?
He have work to do and like a lot of stuff to do, and like now he has to come here to drive with me back.
He's coming here to drive with you back?
Yes.
Wow, so he has to fly over here.
Yes, yeah, like it's kind of.
Did he get here yet, or is he coming today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Wow. And then have to start driving right back? Are you going? Were you working down here? Did you shoot? Okay.
Yeah, I was shooting. No, not too much, but
Team Brian is your agent, right?
yes, of course.
Oh, were you at the model house?
No, I stayed in different place.
Okay.
I cannot stay at my house.
Yeah, it's too many.
Oh.
People.
Too many people. I like to say I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah. Okay. No, we can. That's 100. We can plot that. You're too old for that shit, right? No, I get it. Okay. All right. So it's cool that you can talk with your boyfriend about your.
No, I'm not talking to
work.
him about my work. It's just like it's just something which just exists, and I'm like, okay, like I'm working tomorrow, and it's like maximum what we talk about. I've never come back home and say like, oh my god, that dick was big.
So you maybe hit the 2 drops instead of 1. Yeah, you're not telling him that, right?
No, I can say what like today, like for example, was a nice girl with a pretty booty.
Right, but not a guy.
Yeah, but so it's still like I know how to say boundaries with respect and stuff, and I understand what like he doesn't like it, but he accepts it because he loves me, and so like in exchange I have to I don't know like shut my mouth at least on something like.
Does he kiss you?
Yes.
Okay. No, I asked you that because what do you do for a living? I just wonder if he kissed you.
No, of course. Like
Okay.
yeah, he kissed me like just so like not after my work.
Okay.
No matter who it was, like woman and man.
I appreciate your honesty. All right, where are we going? I've lost on my list. All right, yeah. Look, I had that question. Are you still in a relationship? And do you talk? Yeah, that's so crazy. What's the biggest adjustment you had to make to your career to last this long? Because 9 years is a long time for a woman. I know you're Russian, and there's not a lot of Russian good looking.
I would say I started a little bit wrong way, and besides of like like this professionalism and rights in Russia, there is like big lack of right management, because there is mostly like girls start to do it to boost their escort career,
Right.
which was like not in my point. I wanted to do porn, and nobody. And like that time I was 24, like I had lack of this like management skill or selling skill, and I didn't know how to promote myself to make it right, and like a lot of moments, and especially like like this abusive and like hard stuff doesn't make you feel super well, like in a lot of videos you're like fuck,
Right.
and like it took me a lot of time to learn what to do, how to act, with who I have to communicate, who I can say no, and like a lot of this moment to get to like a level I wanted. And for example, when I got here, as I told, like nobody waiting for me, how dare they are. And first of all, like I learn language. Second of all, I start to learn how to act by using this language. Like I'm stepmom, I'm like
Right.
you wife of your daddy, and like stuff like this. And most of the time, it's some POV, which is like have to talk. And I remember at the beginning, it was shoot with me, Karen Lee, and Natalie Starr. And I remember like she like above me and like please say something. I'm like нет. Yeah, and this was like a very important moment for me, because when you don't know language, you're not so social,
Right.
and when you're not social, you don't make nice connection.
Alright.
So another moment, I changed my boobies because
You got your breast done?
Because my first boob augmentation it was done wrong. And
Where, in Russia?
Yes,
Oh,
and,
wow.
and it looked like not nice.
Uneven?
It calls double bubble. Wait.
So what size are you now? A B?
Oh, they call it double D, but
Your
I
breasts
believe
are double D? They don't look that big.
yes, it's like I don't know. Like I will say it's like I don't know, like full big C or like I know something.
But they fit you well. You got the right size.
Yeah, I
It goes with your
try. I
body.
try to how to say. As I told before, like balance. It's like what my life about. I try to like keep it. And so like, can you imagine me like tiny shit like this, like I don't know, boobies like this? First of all, it will be little bit hard
Yeah.
to walk, because it's like it's still a gravitation like nobody can. line, yes. And like it's bad for her, like for her back. And like also like I work out all the time, like to make my body more like thin and slim. And like I noticed that moment. I remember like when I said like to my previous agent like what I need to do to get more job, and like the guy said like I don't know, and I'm like,
your agent said you don't know?
I'm like, yo, dude, like, wait, like, you working in that business 20 fucking years,
right.
and you cannot tell me what I have to do. Like, please do tell me. I will not get offended if I need to change something.
Right, of course.
But probably he just didn't want to, like, waste the time and stuff. And I decided to just, like, listen to my intuition. Like, I changed teeth, I start to work out and, like, make my, like, stomach, like more, like, how to say, flat. I changed little bit some part of my face, like I made
your lips.
I did my lips long time ago, and this was bigger mistake actually. If you can see, it's not even. I changed my teeth that made me them more straight, and like some kind of, it calls bullhorn haloplasty, where they cut like little part of here. And it changed, like, so it gave me changes, like, like very tiny bit, but
it worked.
Yes, like as I like to say, for example, how we look and how we feel how we look, sometimes it's different.
Yeah.
Because like, like when, like, for example, like, like I do my makeup and I'm like, I'm going like somewhere and I feel like, oh my god, like I look like this, fuck no. And like my inner feelings and my outer look was a little bit different, and I've been trying to do it like kind of same. And now I kind of close to this, and I see the difference. Like I changed my teeth, I changed a little bit of my face, I did work out, and
getting booked.
Yes, I started getting like booked like much more, and like from like with my English and like all this like role games and stuff. Yes.
Was there a time when you thought about quitting the industry?
All the time.
When what stopped you?
Maybe like till 2018, all the time I was about like, yeah, maybe I should quit in porn and stuff like that.
What would you do though?
I work in gym club before. I'm a gym trainer, like, so, like, for example, in Russia I have a diploma, I have certificates and stuff, and for example here to do this I just need to get a license, which is right now not so hard, because now at least I can talk.
What about if people know you as a porn star?
So what?
Oh,
I
don't
like,
know
for
if jobs
example,
accept it. Go ahead.
Gym, fitness industry, it's
Maybe.
not. Yeah, it's like,
woman.
like I don't try to go to government. I wish I could, but I will not. And and like gym industry, it's not that place where it can be, like shame or something. And I'm pretty good to be not recognized. And another moment what like people know how I look and stuff, and they want my advice is how to become better. Why not? Because I'm also like psychologist and coach of higher human potential, which is like help you to get more client. Like you help them to heal the soul, to build the body, and to plan to make a target.
Does your boyfriend exercise?
Yes, but he must do like yoga, stretching, and all this. I don't know, like Buddhist stuff.
You don't make him hit the weights and do some cardio?
He prefer like to do like this like stuff. like now he waiting like for me like when I finally get back to the gym, and he's like, okay, now I gonna do this, because like before like COVID, like he decided to hit the gym with me and like do like what I told him, and he liked the result, and so probably he will be back with me.
Okay. Oh, all right. Crystal Rush joining us on the Bougie Show. The best thing about being a MILF role, playing the MILF role, I should say.
So nobody can argue with me because I'm a mama here. Yeah, another moment. So I finally don't play in a teen, because before I become MILF, I play teen until my 27 or 28, and like and like when you're like 27 and you have a pigtails and you're like, yes, daddy, I'm yours. I felt a little bit stupid.
Right.
And like, so like MILF, it's like more like how I felt myself. Like, yeah, maybe like some people tell me like, you don't look like this. I'm like, people look different. So yeah, I feel more mature, and I have a lot of, people who call me mama just because I'm really like taking care of them, and like it's kind of about me.
Right. Well, I know you said you work out, you watch what you eat and stuff like that. What don't you like to perform on camera?
I don't like perform some piecing stuff. I don't know, like all this pee.
Pee?
Yes.
Oh, you don't like to get peed on?
No.
Okay. So you don't perform that on camera?
No.
What don't you like to do but you do it?
Oh. Orgy.
Oh, you don't like orgies?
I don't I don't like to do it in porn. I prefer to do it in
at home?
in real life. Like, yes.
What about gangbang?
I did gangbang once. It was like kind of, I just wanted to see and try what it is, but so since then,
How'd it go?
it was fine, but like next 3 days it was hard to walk a little bit.
How many men?
5.
5. They tore your ass up, huh?
Yeah, it was unforgettable.
You didn't have a boyfriend at that time, right?
Oh no, it was long time. It was long time ago.
You ain't walking up in the house talking about, babe, I can't walk. Yeah, he might leave you then. I wouldn't advise you to do that.
Probably.
It might be too much to accept. Go to sleep at night. Wow. Okay. All right. What do your subscribers desire the most about you? People that subscribe to your OnlyFans, people that follow you on social media, people that watch your films. They
love my GUI. I don't know. It's like a big thing for them.
GOI?
Jerk off instruction.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like because like
JOI, okay.
they're like, okay, you're gonna take your dick in your hands.
That's what they tell you?
Oh, there's one of like favorite stuff.
So they're naked in front of you jacking off?
Oh, it's mostly like I send the videos for them, like how I explained it, and yes, like all the Skype shows and stuff, and like it's also like their favorite, and like everything about my voice, like I cannot imagine because like few years ago I didn't like it, and now like it's make me money, and I'm like okay, they like chat with me, and most of the time we do not chat about like sexy stuff. Last time we chat about like Netflix movie.
They pay you to chat to you about Netflix movies?
Yes, like some dude like paid me like over $1,000 just like to talk to me by Skype about life, about what I think about stuff, and like yada. Just why I call myself like passion for sapiosexual.
Yes. When you're doing these? Do you do private chats? Right? Where's your boyfriend? Like when you're private chats, when you're talking with the client, the customer.
Oh,
where's he?
Oh, so like I'm not all the time, like like he's not all the time at home. He has a lot of things to do. But when like he's at home at that time, I'm like, if you don't want to hear it, like put the yes. But sometimes like he become like curious, like okay, what the fuck are you talking about? And I see like he put his nose. I'm like, okay, what are you doing?
And they know you have a boyfriend and they still want to talk to you?
Yeah, they like I have a lot of subscribers who are obsessed with my boyfriend and his dick, and like they ask me like I don't know.
They're gay?
No, they're natural and like they're straight. And,
they're men.
Yes.
And they're obsessed with your boyfriend's dick.
Yes, they
his
like
penis. Why are they obsessed
I don't know,
with
like how it's shaped, how it's big, and like all that stuff. They can talk to like me about like him like for a while, and only after like we.
They want to talk about your boyfriend's dick to you.
Yes.
Okay.
And like for example,
It is time to stop the fuckery.
All right, go ahead.
And for example, I have a lot of custom requests about like what I have to do, like content exactly with him, what like exactly him have to hug my ass, or like I don't know, like make a cam shot on my face, and like yes, and like there is even like mention what it have to be him. So why not? Okay.
You you look like an expensive woman. You're expensive?
You know, to be expensive, it's so different for different people because, like, I don't know, like, what does me like, like, bunch of expensive bullshit. No, I don't like it. I like unique and exclusive bullshit, and sometimes it's like not about expensive. Like for example, like all my lingerie, it's not like this like stupid honey birdette like where like everyone has. Like I do it like custom, just like they like make it for me. Like people do it for me. I like a lot of like clothes and like stuff, which is again, it's like not branded. It's like I know like from some different place, but it's like not easy to find. This is what I call like expensive, something which is you cannot find.
Okay. December 10th, you tweeted, quote, "The idiot really thought if he has a car and walk like he has balls, like I bull is enough." Because I'm sorry.
Yes, it's like
So I'm reading how you have it. I'm trying to. All right, let me read it the way I think you're saying. You're saying the idiot really thought that his car and you were walking his balls like a bull is enough. Wrong girl, buddy. Wrong girl. At least get your ass out of the car if you want to meet girl. Who did raise him? And then you got monkey with a question mark, end quote. Talk to me, please.
So it just like it was like not long time ago. I sit in a restaurant in Las Olas, and I was like right after a shoot, and I have a like this
makeup,
like, terrible makeup, with huge lashes and stuff, and I was so hungry, and I just like stopped by, and like I was eating my food, and there was like a guy stopping in this like Lamborghini SUV, like actually like ugly car, and he went out like a bull, like some people walk like they have like huge balls, and it's like hard to walk with them, right. Like it looks terrible, and
What do you mean they walk like they have huge balls?
You know, like for example, you can see a lot of bodybuilders.
Okay.
And like so, and like you know, like for example, like they have like big muscles, and like you know, like they spread their legs,
Yeah.
and like you know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
super
yeah.
apart, and
Right,
like you know,
right.
and it looks like you know,
Right.
and like if you see like some I don't know, like video of real bull, they also walk like that, like because they have a huge balls.
So he hit the horn
And
at you?
and like he saw like he saw me, and like he went like in a restaurant, he went out, he all the time was staring at me, and like so I just like you know, I'm not looking at people, but I always like see details. And so and after like he like went out with some I don't know like his friends or something, like sit in the car and ask the guy to ask me if I want something, and like the guy like, these gentlemen ask you, I'm like no. And there was like you know like the weirdest shit ever, and I'm like, what the hell you thinking about yourself? Like you know like you think like you can like sit in a car, you like just like and like ask someone to ask like the another like the woman like if she want to join you. Like I'm so sorry, like come on, it's like it's embarrassing for him. Come on, like because you know like just to have a car, it's not mean that you have a dignity, and this is more important.
You don't like men with a lot of muscles, right? Because you're in the gym. You like
you know,
normal?
I like muscles, of
Okay.
course. Like so, I do gym myself.
Okay.
Like I like, but you know, anyway, you can I don't know, like have a perfect car, have a bunch of muscles, or
Right.
I don't know, like you know, a bunch of brands on yourself, like whatever. But if you're dumb ass, it doesn't help you, because you know, like anyway, I'm not supposed to talk to the car or like I
Right,
don't know, like
right.
like you know, just muscles. Like I'm like, come on, like it's boring.
You can't be with a man that's stupid.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
personality, and
Of
it's more
course.
important, like to talk, to hear something, to I don't know, like look at someone, like you know, like look up and say like, oh wow, it's cool, it's interesting, teach
Mm-hmm.
me. But like when I see this, I don't know, like again, like someone raised by monkey, like oh,
Right, right.
come
that-
on, it's even not for one night. Like,
All right, let's go to October 11th.
Oh my
You
God.
also tweeted, quote, I'm not going to follow back anyone. I don't need your post in my feed. I don't know you. I don't need you. Want to follow me? You are welcome, but I don't want to follow you. 4 exclamation marks and then stop. What led to that tweet?
a lot of followers in Twitter.
Okay.
And it's not only my problem, it's like for like almost all the girls. They like tag you all the time, like, if I can be lucky to get follow back. Like, so like I follow you and like
Okay.
I want to follow back. And so like I will be tweeting like, I'm so sorry, like I don't need like, you know, like to see like bunch of like, I don't know, like naked woman in my
Right, of
in my
course.
feed, especially like if I don't know them, and like that, just like because like I will be happy, and like I don't want to make someone happy just to follow them. Like it's sometimes like, you know, like it's like you just open this and you lose yourself, like, you know, with this bunch of tits and like, you know, like random people, and you don't understand what happened in your page. And sometimes I just remind what like I'm so sorry, I can be nice, but I'm not nice.
Oh, man. You're a real Russian, huh? All right, last tweet. November 22nd, quote, truth is new evil now. You saying truth and people want to burn you in hell. Try creating reality for themselves and want others to believe in it. It's like, if you don't like me, I'll kill you. Knights of Apocalypse. I agree with your tweet. What made you feel like you needed to say that?
Oh my god, I even don't remember what it was exactly, but it's something about what happened in our life right now. But you know, like opinion, it's illegal. And when you say true, whatever, let's say, for example, we can take Joanne Rowling.
Okay.
So like now she got cancelled. Why? Like
Right.
because like, you know, like she say what, like, you know, like man who become a woman, like still not a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And like people start to hate her, like okay, like I don't give a fuck like what they think, but how to say, anatomically she's right. And like so, and now she's gonna like, she put her life in it, like how to say, she jeopardized her life just to say the truth. And like so, and probably it was something like, you know, like about like some of this moment, because like, you know, now all the time, like all the truth, it's like totally upside down. Let's take Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish?
She started to watch porn at 11 years old.
Oh, I saw that on the Howard Stern show, right?
Yes, and like
And now
and
she's- okay.
she's blaming porn,
For-
and like, you know, like
it's so
yeah, and of
terrible.
course, like, you know, a lot of, you know, like people who like against porn and stuff, they will take this idea and start to, I don't know, use it against us. But again, we forget about some truths. Like, what the fuck you doing like at 11 years
You're
old
watching
watching porn? And like she said, like she watched bunch of porn, and like my question is, if she felt so bad and did such a terrible things after, what kind of porn did she watch?
Right. Right.
Yeah, and it's again like so like we don't see the truth. We just see what like porn is guilty because she's dumb.
Right.
And like so, and this is kind of apocalypse because our kids gonna be like okay, I don't have a kids, I don't care, but
Right.
still like I believe like in society, I believe in humanity, and
generations.
even I see porn, I do porn like I still like want people to be like nice and good. And anyway, like porn, it's like it's about happy, like everyone happy. Yeah, and like so, and when we see what like it's like this like in 18 oh my god, this like perfect book, I forgot how it's called, but yes, there is totally like the things like totally opposite, like where it's true, it's like not true. And when you're raising like this, you like like the birds who was like how to say, who born in cage thinks what flying is illegal. So that's exactly about like, so if you know what like this bullshit is true, like how you gonna know what's like a real thing?
No, Billie English, I don't even know what she does. What does she do? Somebody sent me the clip, but I don't know what she does.
Oh, she would like so like she made I don't know, she got some interview somewhere, I don't know, like I also didn't watch it, I just like got some like like little
So I wonder what Howard Stern asked her about porn, or she just went out her way to say what she felt about it.
She's as I understand, like she always like how to say, not happy with her like body, with her sexuality and like all stuff like that, and probably like because of that question I just assume about. Yes, and like she said like so since 11 like years old she watched porn and she feels what porn disgrace, and like everything we see in porn, it's not real, like like the vagina does not exist, like okay, yes, like we just draw it, and like the woman is not real and stuff, like okay, come on, like now we have like all type of woman, man who is woman who is
yes.
like everything, and so come on, yeah, and like so, and like she start to blame it, and like it's okay, everyone can have opinion, but to take responsibility for your own action, it's much better.
Yeah, absolutely. Crystal Rush joining us on the Bougie Show. The most challenging part about maintaining your image?
Do not give up.
Not giving up. What makes you have to give up? Because you're not getting booked, or you feel like your career is not going where you want? I mean, you're doing well.
Thank you so much.
You are.
Sometimes I feel like it is always not enough, but like and especially again like like when we have some examples of this, example of that girls, of that people, of even like I know some celebrities, you see like oh my god, I could do better, oh my god, I can do this, or like oh my god, why I didn't get this, and like and all the time like like something like you can find something which just like let you down. And like in that moment, it's like most important just to not give up and like keep being like yourself. And thanks to my fans and like to people who like around me, they always cheer me up and tell me like, bitch, like look at yourself now and like remember what it was like, let's say 15 years ago, from where you came and what you get.
Hey, we can applaud that. We can applaud that.
Thank you.
If you could change one thing about the adult film industry, what would that be? I would add some, I don't know, kind of tutorial for newcomers. Girls.
Yeah, some like some like mental health.
Oh, that's so great.
Like something like how to build the brand. Like it was exactly what like I had luck for. And even here with all that PR agents, with all that managers and stuff, we still have a lot of people who struggle with making a brand, who struggle with behavior, and like with a lot of stuff which just doesn't help a lot at all. So like I would add some like a little bit like. You came
to America poor. You didn't have much?
When I get here, like I have $7,000 in my pocket. That's all.
And you came where? Straight to California?
Yes.
Well, 7,000 ain't gonna get you that far. But you started doing porn as soon as you got here.
The problem was like so like when you come in here, you don't have any social security. You
no
don't
ID.
have nothing, and like so probably nobody gonna work with you because like to make this money transfer, it's like additional like expense. Yeah. And so in the first year, I have only. Oh my god, like about 7 shoots or like something like this.
1 year?
Yeah.
So how did you pay your bills?
So I met a girl and like we start to live together in Orange County, so like it's become like cheaper and easier, and like we even like rent amazing apartments, so because sometimes you need someone to go like and to do stuff, like not always you have to be yourself. And I get back to my workout lessons, and like I did it online, and it was like it wasn't big money, but it still was some money. And until I get my documents and until I can like finally work. You
didn't have a man at that time?
Oh no, I'm not big fan of sugar daddies and all
that. Oh, you don't
stuff.
do sugar daddies?
No.
You don't do it?
No, I'm okay, of course, like, like for some support, like from my guy, and like, or like, I don't know, like for some, like for some gentlemen, for example, who I dated and stuff, but like, like to find, like, I don't know, like some dude, like, okay, now you're gonna sponsor my life. It's like, I don't know, maybe I just don't know how to do it, just why I don't know.
No, I got you. Okay. Well, that's cool, though. You would create a tutorial on how to build your brand, how to approach the industry, how to conduct yourselves and making decisions. All right, cool. The weirdest thing a man has done to you?
Talk to me instead of have sex.
So you wanted to have sex and you guys are there naked and he just want to sit there and talk?
Oh, not like that, but like I had like some guys in my life who's like, oh my god, I respect you so much, but like I even don't want to fuck you. I'm like, what?
It is time to stop the fuckery.
You sure they weren't just saying that so you could get head over heels more over them? Like you could be more infatuated or more attracted to them? When they act like they don't want to have sex with you, because
it's very sweet and like it's very cool because
it's
like anyway like eventually like eventually they still want to have it, but like like that moment like at the beginning it was like like it's so fucking weird, like, but it still like showed me what like not everyone like like hungry dogs and animals and like people still like like have a brain, not just there and also here, and like in the world where it's like everyone like just think about sex and money, it's kind of like weird stuff.
Okay. What's the horniest thing a man has done in front of you?
Oh, they don't let me own them from the first point. They let me play the game because especially like as for women, I know what it's easy for me to get like almost everyone I want. Yeah, especially like since I'm porn star, it's kind of fantasy and stuff. Okay, come here, and that's boring as fuck. Like really, because I'm also hunter.
You're a hunter.
I also like to, I don't know, like do something to get something, because when you get something easily, you never appreciate it. And like, maybe I have a lot of like, I know, man part on me. Yeah, and this is for me is like most sexier part, because like I don't know sexual part, because I don't know because that means what I have time to like you, to want you more, to get this chemistry for me, because if I know it, like I just like need to say okay. But that moment, like like I get this hunger.
Do you like to be controlled, or you like to be the hunter?
Depends the situation. But I like to play some games. I like be hunter, and of course sometimes I like be hunted.
So when you ever came home, like your boyfriend start hunting you as soon as you come inside?
So probably after he will hear this
the days you don't shoot,
I'm gonna get hard time to get him.
All right. What celebrity out there would you like to motorboat their face? You know what motorboat? You know what the motorboat is? No. Motorboat is where you take your breasts and you take the guy's face and you put it in between your breasts.
Oh my god, I will do this with Jason Statham.
Say who?
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Oh wow, you talking about Transporter? Yeah, you like Jason Statham?
Yeah. He's sexy.
You would motorboat him?
Probably, yeah. Even like he's fucking old right now, but he's still like, I remember.
You don't look old like that though.
Yes, yeah, he's still like hot and like stuff, and like I don't know, like he has something which is like.
You would lick him up and down?
Yeah, probably from the bald head.
You are a freak?
I would say yes.
Yes, you are a freak?
Yeah, more yes than no.
We got a bona fide freak in the building.
Okay. What are you gonna accomplish 2022? What's on your goal? What do you want to get done for 2022?
I still didn't do, I don't know how to say, my to-do list. I need to get back home for that. I'm stuck here right now. But the main thing I want to focus, like for example, last year I was focused on my study, and like as I said, like I'm psychologist and I get additional degree, and so this was like a problem for my work. And so next year, like I decided to like focus on my work more and like make big spread for my OnlyFans and like focus on it. I hired a PR agent, and like I want to get more of this. I don't care about some awards. I like when my bank account become bigger and it's bigger award for me.
Oh yeah, we can applaud that. So it's all about the money next for 20. It's all about the money 2022.
Yeah, money.
It's always all about the money.
Yeah, it's always all about the money. But anyway, money comes when how to say, you make your work like better, when you always like improve yourself and like acting, like I don't know, quality of video. At least I don't know, like for example, I forget about my Pornhub for like last 6 months, and I want to get back to this and like start to like kind of like post there more and better content.
Got it. All right, we're gonna start moment of truth. Moment of truth is where I say I'm going to say things. If it's true, you say true. If it's false, you say false, and you tell me why it's not true.
Okay.
And if you choose not to answer, you say pass. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You've had sex in public place.
Yes.
Where? That's true.
It's
okay.
true. Yes, it was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
So it was like even before like I start to, or maybe I just started to do porn, like probably something. Yeah, I started to do porn, and we was in some like next to the Black Sea, and I get so drunk, very drunk, and like I just like put my eye on DJ. And friend of mine.
Put your eye on who?
A DJ. And so
DJ on the DJ.
Yes.
Oh,
And so like after a while, my friend of mine, like she just I don't know how it happened, but she pulled him out like of the club, and while she was talking, I just opened his pants and started to blow him right next to the entrance. Yeah, and like then like when she say like, okay, you're done, I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, I'm done. And so like after like few minutes of blowing, we just stop, like I just stand up and like we go, and like I remember like he's like a lost face. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hold on, you didn't give him you didn't get his number, like you guys didn't go.
No,
I
just like I just opened his pants, I just like suck his dick and just like make him confused as hell and
just fuck with him.
Yeah, I believe and like he still remember that shit.
Wow, that's a new one. Okay. Your favorite spot for the money shot is your breast. You come. Where do you like to come?
Yeah.
Where do you want the man to come? On your face,
like
your breast?
Tits.
Okay, no face. You don't like coming in the eye and all that, right?
I know, but my mouth is very hungry sometimes.
You swallow?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that's true.
You've ran from dick.
Ran?
Yes, you've ran from dick. Like too much. Hey, you run like too much.
Yes, I can.
No, have you ran from dick? True?
Yes.
Okay. Who'd you run from?
It's mostly in like my private life.
Oh.
Yes, I was like no, come on, because there was a story like in Russia. I was working in swinger club like a host, and sometimes I was so one part of the host was creating orgy, and of course like all the time for an orgy like I have my own like dicks and stuff, and so in that case of course people like like they not they cannot like like just come and fuck me, but anyway like sometimes people can try to do it without any permission, and so in that case it was a lot of time, and I was like no, I cannot just run off the dick because like I have my own, and it's enough.
Okay. You've had a talent ignore your double tap. You know what the double tap? Your eyes gotta go. The double tap. Like maybe he's too rough and you tap and he ignore you. Never?
No.
Okay, good. So that's false. You've canceled a shoot because you didn't feel like having sex that day.
False.
False. All right. Male talents have become more passionate during penetration when you talk dirty with your Russian accent.
Yeah, mostly.
They get turned on, right?
Yeah.
You already answered this. You do swallow, so I don't need to ask you that. You couldn't be with somebody that doesn't want to watch your porn.
False.
Okay, so you couldn't be with somebody, so it's false.
I kind of don't care, but it's not the main point. For example, like my boyfriend, he likes to watch my porn. It's kind of like make me mad sometimes because like he's like, okay, I see you like it. I'm like, fuck.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, last one. You are only a nasty freak on camera.
No.
Okay, so you are a freak all around. Off the camera.
Yeah, I'm a woman, and it depends of my mood. So like sometimes I can be super freaky, and sometimes I can be like, okay, come here, I'm ready.
Do you just sometimes just want to hurry up and have sex and go to sleep? Like when you're with your boyfriend, do you or do you
not
always
like
have
hurry
to
up
perform?
and stop. Well, I mean, like sometimes I don't need to perform like in my private life.
Right.
So like I can relax and don't do it just like like bunch of like dirty talking. So like I don't know all these eyes and like I don't know like scream like like I peek and then getting cut. So like it can be like more like sensual and like without all this exaggeration and stuff like that.
Okay. All right, Crystal, where we went almost an hour. Let the people know your social media before we get out of
Oh
here.
yeah, of course. Like my Twitter is _rush187_ and my Instagram is Godmother Rush.
Godmother Rush. Where did Godmother come from?
I have goddaughter.
Okay.
I'm real godmother.
Okay.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
All right. Okay. Anything you want to say to the people before we go?
People, I love you. I have nothing to say to you.
Crystal Rush is joining us on the Bougie Show. Thank you. Wish you the best in the future and your future endeavors, and I'm glad we got to make it happen. And
Thank you. Thank you
and
for
thank you
having
for
me.
coming.
It,
Yes.
it was fun. I'm not
Yeah.
always so honest.
I hope it made your day a little better, even though you lost your key.
Oh,
and stuff.
yes. Oh, yes,
So at least you
indeed.
can say you got a good
Thank you
interview
so
coming.
much.
So, all right, Crystal Rush has joined us on the Bougie Show. Take care.
Thank you.
It's the Bougie Show with Zeta DJ. Zeta DJ. Zeta DJ.